Hello, hello, this is Cara. Happy Friday. I have a freebie today for Freebie Friday, and we're going to make this cute little, envelope flip doohickey. I don't know what you want to call it, but we're going to make that. And here's this one. One I did sewing and inking, and the other one I just folded. But first, before I start the Freebie Friday project, I have a new kit. Since it is almost March, I have a new tag kit. Yay! And this one has 17 tags plus some extras. Not extra tags, but extra pages. And so you can make 17 days leading up to St. Patrick's Day. And I also made a new St. Patrick's box with the shamrocks, the little clovers on all of the sides. Very cute. Again, this will come flat, and you'll have a little sticker on your receipt, and it has a QR code, and will take you to the directions on how to put it together. It's really simple. You just add a little bit of glue and stick them together. Very fun. There will sometimes be little burnage like here sections. This one, since it was kind of my promo, I didn't try and get every little bit off, but just so you know, I do try and sand it off, but there will be sometimes that there's just a little bit I just can't get off. And wood is wood, so there will be sometimes, like this one has a little piece. So this one I wouldn't send, but this was definitely a keeper for me. Okay, so anyway, enough about that. There is in the, will be in the shop. And then let's take a look at our tags. So, I put a poll, sorry, big deep breath. Whew. I put a poll in a Facebook group about how you guys were liking the tags for February, and 2 a month was the winner. So I'm going to do 2 a month? Two each time. Good grief, Cara. 2 tags per video. Wow. Maybe I need more coffee. Except for the last video, we'll have 3. So I can fit it all in. All right. Whew. Okay, so let's take a look. There's going to be the similar kinds of tags. So we also have file folders. And if you're making a journal, these would also look super cute in a St. Patrick's or spring journal. These little metal hinges you can add there, so it looks like it's a hinged tag. Pretty fun. There's this one with like this old book. What was it? Like the front page. And of course our vintage ladies. More vintage ladies. And this is, I took this from my last year's St. Patrick's kit. So this, what was it? Shamrock Shenanigans or something. I had 2 gnome kits and a kit like this, and I can't remember the name. Anyway, it will coordinate with that. So if you have that kit, you can print it again and use it with the tags. If you needed additional tags, or if you're making a new journal, you know, etc., etc. Here's this one. We have some words and another cute vintage lady. And then I love my buttons. So of course we have some paper buttons. And then I did mix kind of the rainbow-ish idea, since, you know, the pot of gold, along with oranges for Ireland. And then we have this one with the plaid, and another cute lady. I have this one with a little charm. There's another one, again, taken from last year's kit. Some vintage postcards. Very cool. And there's this one. Love this little girl. I'm not sure, but I love her little pot. And this one, again, taken from last year's kit. The papers, at least. There's this one. You can cut this out and make it a window so you can see her. And then we have a coin envelope. Some spring flowers. And we have some butterflies and spring flowers. And then this is day 17, and I went all in on the rainbow. Nice and bright. Then, of course, I have some journaling cards that could also be used as tuck spots, and some fun St. Patty's Day words and phrases, some more words, and some small tags. So there is the St. Patrick's Day tag kit and tag box. Very fun. All right, let me get my stuff, let me get my stuff for the make, and I'll be right back. All right, here is the freebie. Coordinates with the tag kit, and these little guys that we're going to make, or I'm going to show you one, also fits really nicely into the tag box. How cute is that? All right, so here is the freebie. And of course you can fussy cut and do whatever you would like. It would be great embellishments for a spring journal. So this one, I don't think it screams St. Patrick's Day, so you could go any direction if you want it to be spring or St. Patrick's Day. I think it works. Okay, so what you're going to need is a scoreboard or cutting board, 1-inch punch if you want to round your corners. Down here you need a corner rounder, crocodile or hole punch, glue, tape, however you want to do it. And then you'll also need, I used scrapbook paper. Of course you could use book page or coffee dyed paper, but you want to look through your stash and find something that has some green, and if it's scrapbook paper, I'd recommend double-sided. If you're using paper that has a direction, kind of like this one, you want to be aware of where you're scoring it. This one, it doesn't really matter. So first thing we want to do is get out our cutting board, and depending on what size paper you're using, I cut my 12 by 12 into 3 strips. So this is 4 inches, if I remember. Yeah, so 4 inches. So it's 4 by 12 right now. So what I want to do is turn it, and we're going to cut it at 7 inches. So now it will be 4 by 7. And then we're going to score it at 1 inch. Score at 1 inch. Okay. Score it at 1 inch. And then we're going to scoot it, and we're going to score it at 4 inches. And then we can be done with that. So then we have something that looks like this. And you can fold that down, and then you can fold that down. And you can make a matchbox. No, we're going to actually make our little flip. Okay, so here's where you can decide. Do you want rounded corners? Do we want the top rounded but not the bottom? Or do we want both of them rounded? For this, I'm going to do both of them, top and bottom. Get your corner rounder. And round, man, round the corners. Okay, then it looks like that. And then this is also if you want to, where you would want to coffee dye or spritz your mica stains, that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and add some just for fun. I'm going to get my messy board that I've been using recently. Came in a package, and I've just been taking advantage of having a little easy way to make a mess. All right, so I pulled out, this is mica stain tree lot, flickering candle. I also had some walnut stain on the other one, and my little spray bottle of coffee dye. I think for this, I'm just going to add just a little bit of flickering candle and the green. What was it? Tree lot. I just kind of stick it in, smoosh or flick around. Do a little on this side. That was a big one. And then let's get some tree lot. And then I am going to go and dry it with my heat tool, and I'll be right back. All right, it is pretty well, this part's not dry, but close enough. And now we need to ink it up. And this is also where I'd suggest if you're going to sew it, you would want to sew it now. And then when you're at your sewing machine, you could also kind of sew it closed. And I'm not going to sew this one, I'm just going to ink. My stomach is making noises. I think I'm hungry. It's so funny, I get hungry. It's probably like 10:30-ish, and that's early, right? That's not really lunchtime. But that, for years, was my lunchtime teaching. So my tummy is trained. It's lunchtime, Cara. All right, so this is what we have now. And I am going to go ahead and glue this down to make our little pocket. Out. And then we want to have a circle to have our whole reinforcer. And I'm going to use the same paper. I'm just going to use, like, show the opposite side. So I'm going to punch, this is a 1-inch punch, I'm going to punch a hole, circle. And then with my crocodile, I'm going to kind of eyeball the middle, which, you know, never quite, yeah, not bad. And then I want to see where I want this. I want it about there, and that's middle-ish to me. So I'm going to just line that up. There we go. Now line this up. There we go. And then we want to use, oh, I forgot to tell you to grab a brad. Oh my God. I can't do anything messy without making a mess all over my hands. All right, so then just fold that down and we'll cover it with something in just a second. I have some orange and white thread and some brown. I think I'm going to go with the orange like I did for the other one. I looked and I don't have any green and white, which would be perfect. Just going to tie a little knot. I'm going to kind of tuck in the little tail. See how long we want this. Enough room to add a bead. All right, so I'm going to wrap it around and then I'm going to gauge or look to see where I want it to hang. And so I want it to hang right around here. So I'm going to add a knot there. And then that will stop the bead going any further up, so that's good. And then we're going to add our bead. It doesn't bounce on the floor. So we have a green one, and I'm going to add this purple one. There we go. And then just add a knot at the end. There we go, and then we can trim that right there. Cute. Cute, cute. All right, so now the decorating. for the inside, I was thinking I could add a couple of these ephemera bits. Does she fit? Maybe if we trim her down a little bit. Ink, ink, ink. There we go. And then I'm going to put this here to cover up my brad. I covered it with scrapbook paper because I just printed these on some regular paper. So they weren't very thick, so I added it back. All right, and then on the front, I think if we kind of layer this up, kind of cute. My ink this up a little bit. This one, see, this is just paper. I didn't back this one. Ink this up. Make sure it's on there correctly, not upside down. I think that'll work. And then I'm going to trim this off. That can go there. And then I have a Tim Holtz stamp. Not sure. I think it's the Field Notes one, I'm pretty sure. My favorite. And that fits nicely right there. That looks cute. And then let's add something right here. I have more lace, like I used in the other one. I can add some lace here. There we go. Very cute. Yeah. And then this can just go around and around. And there we are. Very cute. All right. I don't know if I said where you can find the freebie. I have a link below. It's in my coffee shop. My coffee. I don't know. What is it called? Coffee? Something. The link is below. Yeah. And you can do several of these. Very cute. And this would be cute for a gift card, wouldn't it? Be perfect if you have a March birthday. Yeah, I love it. All right, very fun. I hope you have a wonderfully crafty weekend. I will start the tag videos on Monday, and again, we'll do 2 in each video starting Monday. So you have the weekend to get your tags all cut out and ready to go, and I'll start shipping out tag boxes as soon as I can. All right, I hope you have a wonderfully crafty day again. Bye-bye.